Good morning, guys. We're going to practice explaining our evidence today. We need to explain our evidence because we're not doing a very good job of it right now, and your reader can't just read your quotes and assume things. On our constructive response answers, we always have to write explanation after we find quotes that helps prove what we're trying to prove. We're going to start by using the text that you see in the left-hand side. Miss Bailey walked around the room like a general, getting her army ready to fight. Jacob and Henry, turn down the lamps, she ordered. Mittens, everyone. If you have a scarf, tie it over your face. When they were ready, she clapped again. Mr. Carter, open the door, please. For this short piece of text, I'm going to try to prove that Miss Bailey is a certain word. I'm going to try to figure out what she is. I'm going to characterize her. I'm going to say that Miss Bailey is assertive in this situation. The word assertive kind of means strong or bossy, and I think that's the perfect word for her, because when we look at the text, she's roaming around the room like a general. A general in the military gives orders and is kind of bossy. They're strong. And I think that fits in this situation. So now I'm ready to type my first quote to prove that Miss Bailey is assertive or strong or kind of bossy, but I like the word assertive. My evidence is that the text compared her to, quote, a general getting her army ready to fight, end quote. And now I have to explain. The techniques that we're using for explaining are these techniques that are up above here. We're going to explain why things are important. We're going to show what something like this would lead to and what it causes. So this all has to come from my brain. I have to connect that she's a general getting her army ready to fight with being assertive. Now let's take a look at my explanation that I have. I have one sentence in blue and I have two sentences in green. My sentences in green should read something like, this means that she was walking around and checking on everyone, period. Now that's not enough by itself. I have to keep talking and linking that to why that makes her assertive. This suggests that she was making sure everyone was prepared for whatever was to come. I might even add a sentence that says something like, this is what generals or leaders in a military do. My second quote is about when she says mittens to everyone. The text also says that she, quote, ordered the students to put on their mittens, end quote. Okay, so I have to explain the impact of using that quote. Why is that quote important? Well, the word choice of ordered is what makes me think that that's important. So I wrote, this word choice of ordered suggests that she's the boss. This is important because the reader sees her as a leader. She takes charge of the situation. To help me with my explanation, I'm using a lot of these phrases that are up here, these sentence starters. This is important because this suggests that. And then I have to put my thoughts in my head on the paper. Not retell what my quote is, but I have to explain that connection in my brain.